there are a lot of package managers in in Python, and there's a lot of way to handle requirements. Like, maybe you're using something like Nix just to get Python and whatever else is needed up and running. But then once you do that, you can use poetry, you can use, requirements.txt. And then for virtual environments, you can use UV and you can use pip. And then also for package management, you can use UV and you can use pip. Like there's just a lot of different ways to do one thing. So what I really was curious about was like, which one is actually more efficient from a performance perspective. And I tested this against UV and pip, and I wrote some code to do it, and I wanted to show you that code just because, I don't know, I thought it was a cool little thing to show. All right, let's go over it. So first things first, I'm going to import a couple packages, nothing third party, which is great. So this is everything that's built into Python. First subprocess, this is going to be to run some commands, which I'll show you in a second. Time, this is going to be to time how fast it is to run certain things with UV and pip. So essentially, again, I'm going to go through it, but the gist is we'll have time start and time end, and then it's just a matter of time end minus time start, and that's how long it took to run, right? OS, this is going to be to use some path configurations to just make sure that certain things exist or don't exist from a directory perspective. And then shutil. And that's going to be to remove some temporary directories, which I'll show you in a second. All right, so first print statement, just kicking off the functions. All right, time sleep, just a little pause just in case you got to, control C or something out of there. Next piece here is we're going to create the test directories, because as we're running through these configurations, I put in here to create some Django server stuff. So what this is going to do is it's just going to incorporate all the Django packages just from like a very, very high level hello world Django app into a package, or into a directory rather. That way it can be tested. And then this time function. So what I did here was you could either do something like this if you wanted to. So like, time start, right? And then time end, and then you can do, something like time end minus time start. All right, and then you'd be able to get like some output. But instead of doing that, what we can do is we can just have a function here that's going to do it for us. All right, so just a couple of print commands to just showcase what's happening. And then start time, as you can see here on line 26, it goes through a little try except block. So it's going to run subprocess for the shell, capturing the output, the text, and then the actual command itself, which I'll show you in a second. And then time end, and then like we said, end time minus start time, all right? And then it just prints out the results, okay? And then some except blocks in here, just in case any errors get caught. So how does it work? Well, for example, on test virtual environment creation, all right, we can see pip time and then the time command, and it's literally just running two commands, all right? And how we're able to do that is via the actual process here, okay? So effectively, this function incorporates a command, a description, and then this change working directory we don't need. And I'll show you why. Because I am CDing into the directory itself, and then I CD out. All right. Same thing here. And now I usually would maybe set like a change working directory, but the fact is that I want to run this all at once, which means I gotta CD up into the root directory, CD back down into test pip and test UV. So it's a little bit repeated code here. I'm not exactly keeping things dry, but at the same time, I kind of am, because even though I'm kind of repeating myself, I'm repeating myself for two different processes. So maybe it's okay. All right. So this time command, I'm CDing into the right directory, and then I am specifying the description here. But this is just running, Python 3, and then to create a virtual environment. And then this one is running to create a virtual environment via UV. And then again, we just have our description here. Just to recap, the way that I'm able to do that is via the command parameter and the description parameter, and then those are being run via subprocess run in this block right here. All right. And then I'm literally doing the same thing a couple of different times. So for package installation, I'm specifying to install a package like Django via pip and UV, and then creating a package, all right, as in creating the actual Django project itself via pip and UV, and then testing the startup times, right? And then the end here is I print out the results. Oh, and then I clean up the directories, of course, and then I run everything via my main function. All right, so if I just say Python 3, performance test.py, right, it's going to go through and kick off our configurations. So as we can see what was tested, we can see the command, and then we can see the success for both pip and UV, and it tells us the time. Now again, how is that actually possible? Well, if I go into my main configuration here, notice I have this results block. I'm feeding in the information from running the functions, which we already spoke about, and then we're getting the output here, okay? And then these keys here, we know how the values are specified, but how are these keys specified? Well, if I just search this in the code block here, we can see via the time command function, which is technically the thing that's running, we could see where it'll tell us success, right? And that prints out there. We can see testing right here via each function. So the testing and the command keys come from each function. Well, actually, technically, they come from the time command function, which we can see right up here. All right. So testing, command, and then either success or failed pops out at the end. So as we look through this, we can see, okay, creating a virtual environment, UV is faster, which makes sense. It's written in Rust. Scrolling down here, package installation. Django actually seems faster. We got to rerun that because that seems a little strange, right? Then project creation, right? 94 seconds. UV is slower here as well. And then starting up the server, pip seems a little bit faster actually. So overall, pip is a little bit faster in some of these areas other than creating the virtual environment. Now, here's the thing about a performance test though. This could be based off of just how I was running it or at the time I was running it. So if I do that again, now it's telling me that UV is much faster with the package installation, a little bit slower with the project creation, a little bit slower with the startup, and then we can see the overall values here. All right. So interesting nonetheless to really get an idea on how things are going to be running within your environment. And I really, really like the ability to just utilize time package. Even if I just had one function, like I said, I could literally just, come here and say time start, time end, and then time end minus time start. So with the time library, and then with just some, quick commands that we could run, at least we get an idea on how our environment is going to perform.